Hey everyone, I figured today we'd try something a little bit different. I got a skateboard and I want to put it together for the first time. I'm nervous because I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. That's not true. I know a little bit about what I'm doing, but like, I've never done it before. So let's go. First things first, the board. It's an anti-hero board. It's by Joe Buffalo. Partnership. He's a great indigenous Canadian skater, and I love the message this board art sends. Now I think what I'm gonna do, because I am a little bit of a tryhard, is I'm going to first be slightly upset on my dog. So that's what I do. Hello, baby girl. Hello, hello. But I think what we're gonna try to do, I think, is I'm going to put the grip tape above and below the logo. I just think it would look cool. I don't know if it actually will or not, but we're gonna give it a whirl. All the while, let me go deal with her real quick. 1 second. That interruption will probably happen several more times throughout this video. But let's go ahead. Start with this. This is, for those of you who care, Jessup grip tape. It's just what the shop owner gave me. I got all this stuff from my local board shop. Because I was like, you know what? Everyone says shop local, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. This is grippy as heck. Looks pretty good. It's a little crooked now that I'm putting it down, but that's okay because I think I'm barely on the board where I need to be on the board at. So, okay. We'll press all that down, and then I don't know if this X-Acto blade is going to be sharp enough to do what I need it to do, but I'm just going to give it a slice and hope for the best. Oh yeah, that'll do it. And this, I'm just going to get it all on there, I think. Okay. Not the worst thing so far. And now, let's do the other half of it. And by half, I mean like the last, like, quarter. I think something like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people, like, take this, I guess they take the other side, don't they? And they just kind of press it down. Try to get air bubbles out. And then, I don't know if they always take this kind of a tool or not, but this is the tool that I'm going to use today. And they just kind of like... And I don't know exactly what this does, except I think it just gives like a nice little outline for the board. And then you cut off the excess. Anyone who actually puts boards together, semi-frequently, Feel free to let me know everything that I'm doing wrong. But I don't think I'm too off kilter in anything that I've done so far. It's not going to be the cleanest board setup, but for the first time, it's not so bad. Now, I know a lot of people here use like a box cutter or like a razor blade, and when they do it, it looks smooth. Like some people can just do it all in like one go. And I'm very impressed by the people who can do that. It's gonna help me just do it here. It's gonna look a little gnarly around the edges, I think, which is, you know, for your first board, it's probably par for the course. Okay, you can kind of see here where I didn't do it probably as cleanly as I should. A little off kilter. Can we get that up? Do we need to get this up? Yeah, you know what? I feel like a lot of people have just a little bit of the board showing on the sides. It's a little janky. It's a little janky. That's okay. A little jank on your first time setup, I think, is kind of expected. It's probably even, I'm going to say it, encouraged. It can't be perfect the first time you do this. See, I think this is why people use box cutters. I don't think this is quite sharp enough, and I've noticed it's getting kind of gummed up. Which is okay. Oopsies. I don't think we wanted to do it quite like that, so let's go ahead. Yeah, normally there's not so much of a sawing motion. It's more of just a smooth, kind of gentle pull. Something I've learned, and I'm fine with learning. This is, I mean, that's what this board is for. It's to teach me all the stuff that I don't already know. See, it's supposed to be more like that, just the entire way around. So it's gonna, I mean, it's gonna look a little janky. But that's okay. Let's see if we can't save some of the edges here. Not like that, though. You know, there are worse jobs that could have been done. Now, I see a lot of people then sand their grip tape with the grip tape they cut off. I don't know what that does. But let's go ahead and do it real quick. Okay, next up, we're going to be putting on the trucks. The trucks that I got, I don't know how well you can see these, but hopefully well enough. They're Ace AF1s. I really picked them out because I like the color of the bases. It has nothing more to do with it than that. Yeah, so I know the first thing you got to do holes through these. Now all the tools that I'm using, except for just the skate tool, are 100% tools that I use for my miniature hobby, painting and whatnot. And then we kind of widen these up a little bit. I guess this helps the screws lay a little bit flatter. Okay, let's do the same for this side. I will say that this is like a lot of fun. I've never skated in my life. It depends on what you mean by skater. Like I've never had a skateboard. I do have a longboard by it's a company called Arbor, and I really liked it. And I was just like, you know what? I want to do more. I want to actually like do tricks. I got like a pintail, which isn't really great for doing tricks, but it's great for like cruising. But I'm like, you know what? It's a little too safe. Okay. I think we'll be okay here. It is still, as you can tell, janky down here, but it's not too bad. The sanding actually did, like, make the edges a lot nicer. So, there is that. Now, I just got some genuine independent parts. Just regular old black bolts, nothing fancy here. And one thing I love about skateboard stuff is that they all come with stickers. I love it. I love it so much. So let's go ahead. We'll put on the front truck first. So we'll put those in. Those are staying pretty good. Yeah, they're staying okay. Okay. Well, that might come out while I'm taking these off. I was wondering what these were for the longest time. These red things that Ace sends along. And they're actually rethreading nuts. So, like, I guess if, like, the edge of your trucks, like, start getting worn down, you can put these on to rethread them. Probably shouldn't have taken them off all the way like that yet. Probably should have left those bolts on at the end, but that's okay. And then your kingpin, which is this little guy here, that's going to stay on the outside. Or I should say, it's going to stay on the inside during this process. Now this is an 8.5-inch board. And the guy at the skate shop gave me a 25 for the trucks. I didn't ask why. He seemed to know what he was doing. So I trust him for that. And I think it's kind of nice because I think he can go up and down by 1/4 inch whenever you get new trucks on. Or get new boards, so like if I wanted to, I could probably use these trucks if I ever got like an 8-inch board as well. Okay. Oop. Yeah, see, that's why I probably should have left that on. That's okay. We'll put that over there. We should probably do the same with this guy. Do. And then this cool thing, skate tool. So what you do is you can pop this out, and then you'll put this here to hold it or whatever. And you'll put the screw on the other side to hold it. And then I don't know exactly how tight you're supposed to make them, but like, I figured you want them fairly tight. Now, I don't know. I assume they are. Again, this is just an assumption. That the screws should be pretty flush with the board itself. I should have looked at that on my other stuff, but that's okay. I'm very excited to see how this all looks when it's all set up and done. Yeah, that one's sticking up a little bit. We'll come back to that one later. That's looking better. Still a little up, but that's okay. Okay, I think I'm going to kind of fast forward through putting on the next truck, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So you guys saw me tighten up actually the bolts on both ends, just because some of the first ones I did were sticking up a little bit. They're still sticking up ever so slightly, so I might do it a little bit more off screen. But first I'm going to put on the wheels because I can. I got slime balls. I love the name, by the way. They're great. These particular ones are 97A's 53 millimeter slime balls. I also got the the boned super reds, or red supers, whatever. And my local comic shop, my local skate shop, was kind enough because they knew I've been going there the last 2 months or so buying all the parts. So they were kind enough to slap the bearings in for me with a little bearing device. So I don't even have to do that. Though I know that I can't just kind of press them down. But yeah, so like, that's what those are looking like. I know a lot of people like putting them in inside out. I don't like that. I don't know why. Maybe I will later on. But for right now, I'm going to slap them on like so. Let's do the same thing over here. And let's take these off and do the same thing over here. That Ace company, the company that makes my trucks, also makes I know they make the truck threader, but they also make a kingpin threader as well. And I don't know when or if I will ever need them, because like I said, I've never skated before, so I don't know how gnarly I'm gonna get on these guys, but it's good to know. And they're not that expensive. I mean, you get that in a carabiner for like $8 off the website or something like that. So I'll definitely take that. And then this skate tool is really handy because it's got stuff to adjust that kingpin, the trucks themselves, but then also the wheels. So we're gonna do that next. I don't know exactly how tight these need to get. Not that tight. I think what I'm aiming for, you want a little bit of movement, I think, but then you just want to make sure that they spin without making too much noise. So I think essentially what I'm doing on any of these, yeah, see, that's a little too tight. I think we're just trying to move it up to the top there, and then hopefully they won't move too much. What's going to be really funny to me with this video is I bet none of it's going to actually like be in frame, because I'm just kind of hoping for the best. This is my computer desk and also where I do all like my miniature painting and stuff. I feel like all the rest of them have just a little bit of wiggle room. And maybe you don't want that, but it's what I got. So, there we have it. This is my very first skateboard that I've ever put together. I'm very excited to try it out. It is currently snowing outside. So I won't be able to do that right away. But maybe I'll do a little something of just me pushing it around inside the house. But yeah, look at that. I think it looks pretty good. Let me do it like the way that'll look good on the camera. Like, let's go. I'm excited about that.